He made 35 saves, kept the Leafs in the game. It was a 2-0 win for Florida. And game 5 is underway. Aaron Ekblad sent it in for the Panthers. Out on defense to start with Gustav Forsling. Off the face-off, Brandon Carlo a block right out in front of Woll. Now Schmidt, that one was tipped and right on. Good save by Woll off the redirect by Carter Verhaeghe. Brandon Carlo a block right out in front of Woll. Now Schmidt, that one was tipped and right on. Good save by Woll off the redirect by Carter Verhaeghe. Marchand back to Ekblad. It's taken away by Nylander. Forsling trying to get back. Nylander stopped by Bobrovsky. Boqvist just replaced on the top line. Took the spot of Evan Rodriguez. Here's Jones stepping in. Reinhart and a glove save made by Woll. Luostarinen played it off. Lundell across the line. Dumps it back. And Marchand's shot wound up being a flutter. And David Kampf. Played in by Robertson. Kampf waiting for help. Has it coming. Benoit missed the net. Barkov for Jones. Ahead for Boqvist with some room. Boqvist had it knocked down by Woll. Long rebound. Batted out of the air by Reinhart. And a good stop by Woll on a rebound for Boqvist. Barkov for Jones. Ahead for Boqvist with some room. Boqvist had it knocked down by Woll. Long rebound. Batted out of the air by Reinhart. And a good stop by Woll on a rebound for Boqvist. Woll sharp again as he was in game 4. Passing down low. Reinhart, they score! Aaron Ekblad makes it 1-0 Florida. (29-7) in favor of Florida.
There's the turnover by Matthews. And as the puck is swatted towards the net, Riley has a chance to clear it. He turns it over too. Reinhart just leans it back for Ekblad.
And the crowd quiet here in Toronto. Everything was going the Leafs' way early. Here's Nylander. Beautiful kick save by Bobrovsky. Wrapped up by Luostarinen. It comes free to Marner with a lot of room. He wristed it wide. The rebound came right to the post for Nyes, who had an open net for a moment.
What a way late in the third period in game 4. Become one of the game's best again.
On his way to the Hall of Fame. Nice pass. Kampf cross ice. That looked like it might have clanged off the outside of the post. Off the try by Nylander. That one definitely hit the post. They'll try again. They dropped the puck and Kampf drew it back. The linesman blew it dead. Clean win by Bennett. For Tkachuk. On net for Woll. As that puck ran along the dasher for a while. Nylander pitched it across. Riley played it off for Ekman-Larsson. And another save by Bobrovsky.
If I punch him in the mouth, you're not going to give me a penalty, right?
Puck was batted out of the air by Benoit, but wound up with Verhaeghe. Now Tkachuk played it back to Schmidt. Off it goes. Kulikov, and they score! Florida leads 2-0.
This shot is deflected off of Scott Lawton's stick. Dmitry Kulikov over the elbow of Woll and the Panthers, who've had a strong 6 minutes.
And hard to fault Woll on either goal scored by Florida tonight. Last one tipped in by his own man. Matthews walks out in front, stopped a couple of times. Greer first there. Gadjevich missed the short side. Pacioretty trying to clear. Mikkola wouldn't let him do it. It's put right on net by Nosek. Here's Tavares across the line with Pacioretty and Nylander. And the shot turned aside by Bobrovsky. Tavares put it on net, and then Bobrovsky went sprawling. Ekman-Larsson poked it along for Marner. Backhand pass didn't click. Forsling quickly to Reinhart with help coming. Out in front for Boqvist, and they score! Jesper Boqvist put on the top line tonight, and he makes it 3-0 Florida.
In the lineup with the injury to Rodriguez, this is a dreadful play by Marner. I mean, a spin around backhand pass up through the middle of the net, up through the middle of the ice. Florida says thank you very much, and then Reinhart waits and waits and waits. It's his second assist tonight, and he puts it right on the tape for Jesper Boqvist. And Boqvist from the goal crease puts it
Didn't even dress the last 2 games. Put in there tonight. He's done his job exceedingly well as the goal. And you saw 6 hits after a couple of home wins in the first 2 games of this series when they were scoring with regularity. Won 5-4 and 4-3 in the opening 2 games of this series. Mikkola scores another goal from a Florida defenseman, Niko Mikkola, and it's 4-0 Panthers.
Clean look, and Niko Mikkola gets to walk into it.
Torina's shot got deflected off the corner glass, thrown right on net and stopped by Wohl. The attempt by Ekblad. Part of that surprising production by the Toronto decoy. They could use another, and a blast by Benoit winds up in the midsection of Sergei Bobrovsky.
Because he gets all kinds of points, but production in the postseason has not been there.
Here comes Matthew Nyes, and he got a shot on net despite the defense of Mikkola. Marchand through to Tkachuk, down low off Wohl and up into the netting. Won the cup in 1967. Haven't been in the final since. This is 9 straight years in the playoffs. It's not like they're never even around the postseason. And here's another goal, this one from Greer. Another unlikely goal score. The depth of the Panthers on full display tonight as A.J. Greer makes it 5-0.
Alley running that have scored in this playoffs. The face-off win by Noshik. Greer
Here's a rebound tried by Reinhart on this Florida power play. Here's a rebound tried by Reinhart on this Florida power play.
Murray rose to prominence in Pittsburgh. Oh, what a shot.
Helped him win a Stanley Cup at age 22, and Marc-Andre Fleury got injured. The rout continues.
To Sam Bennett, and Bennett, who scored a beauty in game 4 to put that one away. Right. Like,
Marner and Matthews in particular, 9 straight years in the playoffs, not past the second round. Glove save made by Murray. McMahon into the corner. That's a little face wash from Kulikov, who shoved him down. Benoit played it across. And Bobrovsky has made 60 straight saves. And now Lorentz. Bouncing puck. Stopped by Bobrovsky. The only mystery now. Riley. Now Robertson couldn't get to it. Robertson, backhand score. They're on the board with 1:06 to go. Nick Robertson scored, lost his helmet. Now he's just covering his head. Not in any hurry, it seems, again, to shoot the puck, which is probably the right idea. Hit by 5 goals. And it's over. Smattering of boos from those who remain. And now, after the whistle, Benoit and Gadjevich, punches thrown there.